I am Jo, and today I'm going to do a book talk on As You Wish by Cary Elwes. First of all, I did a short unboxing of this video last week or so check that out. My husband found a signed copy for me and got it. And the back of the book, Joe. I put the cover on it wrong. As You Wish, Cary Elwes. Okay, so I was really excited to get this book. But the cover, okay, the jacket is really nice and it's light colored. So I took it off. And it's a limited edition poster by Shepard Fairey. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want to frame it, except I have to have it custom framed, and then I wouldn't have a cover for my book. I might have to buy another copy of the book just so I can have an extra desk jacket. And it smells really good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, Wesley. So this is what a book looks like without his jacket on. This is the Inconceivable Tales from the Making of the Princess Bride. So these are Cary Elwes' memories from making the Princess Bride. It has lots of little boxes. Oh, those are pictures. Little boxes throughout the book with memories from other people. Like this page has Carol Kane, who was Valerie, Billy Crystal's wife. Oh my goodness, Miracle Max's wife. Carol Kane, Fred Savage, who was the grandson, Rob Reiner, Wallace Shawn. He is the guy that says inconceivable, and apparently he was really nervous the entire time that he was going to get fired because he had heard a rumor that Rob Reiner had originally wanted Danny DeVito. And while I love Danny DeVito, Wallace Shawn was just the perfect choice for that role. All of the people in the movie have little remembrances in here, except for Andre the Giant passed away, so that is sad. And there are lots of fond memories of him in here, so that was really nice to read all of these great stories about Andre the Giant. And William Goldman, he's the one that wrote The Princess Bride. He has memories in here. So Cary talks about all of the people that he worked with. He talks about landing the job and their time on set, their time just interacting with each other when they were offset, all of the things that went into making this movie. And if you don't know some of the story about The Princess Bride, it was one of those screenplays that like no one wanted to touch. Like it had a very difficult time getting to the point where it was made. William Goldman had people lined up to do the movie, and then things would happen or they would back out, all sorts of stuff. And so then it kind of got a stigma maybe attached to it, and no one really wanted to touch it. But Rob Reiner did an amazing job with this movie, and he just sounds like he was the perfect person to do it. Cary is very effusive in his admiration and love for Rob Reiner and respect for all that he did. It just sounds like it was the funnest movie to make. It was a small cast, so there weren't like a ton of other people. They were together a lot. The only people that weren't actually there was Fred Savage, who was the grandson, and the guy that played his grandpa. You know, Columbo. I can't think of his real name. They filmed theirs on a soundstage in the United States. The Princess Bride was filmed in London, around London. And then one of the things that I did not know, this was really great, the sword fight between Cary Elwes and Mandy Patinkin, or Oh, he just looks so nice, doesn't he? Man in Black. The sword fight between Wesley and Inigo Montoya, that was all them. They did that. They didn't have a stunt double except for the part where they do the loop-de-loop on of a bar and like land. That was their stunt double. But they trained and trained for months doing sword fights and choreographed this fight. And Rob Reiner didn't want to use stunt doubles. He wanted it to be them. And they did it. They trained really hard when they weren't actually filming, when people would go to sit in their chairs and have a break. Their trainers were there and they'd hand them their sword and they're like, practice. So they practiced and practiced and they did that and it was just amazing. It was a lot of work. There are just so many things. If you like The Princess Bride movie, you will really enjoy this book. I greatly enjoyed it, and of course everyone knows Cary Elwes' voice, so I could read it in his voice in my head. Otherwise, it would be great to listen to it on audio, I'm sure, but having the book, I'm so glad that I have the book, and that I have this awesome poster. Oh, it smells so good too. Here is a picture on the back. That's, I can't do backwards. Rob Reiner. There's Andre the Giant. There is Princess Buttercup and Cary Elwes. Loving The Princess Bride as much as I do, it was just really nice to read an actor's remembrance of making that movie and that it was a great time. If you are thinking about getting this book, you should get it and read it and then come back and let me know what you think down below. I cannot recommend it enough. I'm going to hang this poster by my bed. So when I'm laying in bed, I can look over and say, oh, Wesley. If you read this, let me know so we can chat about it. And if you haven't read it, comment below and let me know what your favorite memoir is. And I will talk to you later. Bye.